Hi everyone, this is Vivid Botany. We have a question here in NEET 2021. Genera like Selaginella, Salvinia produce two kinds of spores. Such plants are known as. This question is taken from Plant Kingdom. Here the terms include Homosporous, Heterosporous, Homosaurus, Heterosaurus. You see that here. What do you mean by sorus and sporus? Sorus is nothing but group of sporangium. Group of sporangium. Sporangia we write because sporangia plural, sporangium singular. The group of sporangia is called as sorus. Then what is sporus? Spores. Spores are the reproductive units. Spores are the reproductive units of cryptogams. The cryptogams are nothing but non-flowering plants. And non-flowering plants are those in which flowers are not formed. These non-flowering plants include here the algae and bryophytes and the pteridophytes. Algae, we know that they are mostly aquatic. Bryophytes are amphibians and pteridophytes are completely terrestrial. The three groups of plants in plant kingdom, they come classified under the cryptogams. So in these cryptogams, spores are the reproductive units. What is reproductive unit? It is something we can call it as propagule. That is, this part can give rise to a new plant. For example, if you see in phanerogams, seed is the reproductive unit. Phanerogams are flowering plants like in angiosperms, gymnosperms. Seed is the reproductive unit. In cryptogams, spore is the reproductive unit. So these spores are of maybe like one kind or they may be like two kinds. When they are one kind, that is one type, it is called as homosporous. That is, only one kind of spores are produced by the plant, that is called homosporous. When there are two types of spores are produced, then it is called as heterosporous. Yes, how do we understand the terms homosporous and heterosporous? Remember, homosporous is majorly seen in pteridophytes, that is majority of pteridophytes. Why I am telling pteridophytes means the Selaginella and Salvinia both are pteridophytes. So majority of pteridophytes will have the feature of homosporous condition. Whereas heterospore is seen in some of the pteridophytes. Some of the pteridophytes, like the two examples are given in the text, in the question itself, that include here Selaginella and Salvinia. Selaginella and Salvinia both are pteridophytes in which heterosporous condition is present. So, what do you mean by heterosporous? I told you that two types of spores are there. Two types of spores include here. One is microspore, another is megaspore. Microspore, don't think that microspore is very small, megaspore is very big. It's not like that. Microspore is something that is male one and megaspore is that which is female one. So this microspore, upon germination, it will give rise to the male gametophyte. It gives rise to male gametophyte. What is gametophyte? The plant which bears, which produces gametes and which performs sexual reproduction is called as male gametophyte. And megaspore, upon germination, that is germinates to give rise to female gametophyte. Female gametophyte is formed from megaspore and male gametophyte is formed from microspore. So here the male gametophyte and female gametophyte both are dioecious. They are dioecious. Dioecious means they are unisexual. They are not bisexual. That is, male gametophyte produces only male gametes, female gametophyte produces only the female gametes. So both are dioecious and unisexual. When you see the homosporous condition here, the homosporous condition, the spores upon germination will give rise to monoecious gametophyte. Monoecious gametophyte is that which is bisexual gametophyte. That the gametophyte will bear both antheridia and archegonia. It bears both antheridia, that is male gametongium, as well as the archegonia, that is female gametongium. Again remember, antheridia, archegonia are plural. Antheridium, archegonium are singular. So monoecious gametophytes are formed from homosporously produced spores, whereas dioecious gametophytes are formed from heterosporously produced spores. So heterosporous is more advanced than homosporous. Why? There may be a question. Because heterosporous is giving rise to dioecious gametophyte. They are dioecious gametophyte. Whereas homosporous is giving rise to monoecious gametophyte. Monoecious gametophyte, a chance of that it may perform self-fertilization. Whereas a dioecious gametophyte, it performs only the cross-fertilization, because it's not possible that it cannot have both the sexual gametongia. So heterosporous is more advanced and homosporous is less advanced among the two. So majority of the pteridophytes exhibit homosporous condition and few of pteridophytes exhibit heterosporous condition. So here he gave here Selaginella, Salvinia, both will produce two kinds of spores. Two kinds of spores means they produce here heterospory. So the option is here 4. It's very clear. Thank you.